Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack. Today we are going to play some Black Ops 2 in a live commentary. First I want to start this game off, this commentary off, by going through the create a class real quick with you guys because it's a pretty interesting system and I think it's one of the stronger points in the game. So let's just select the class here, and this looks like a pretty standard COD loadout. You got your primary, secondary, attachments, your perks 1 through 3, your lethal grenade, and then your tactical grenade. So looks pretty standard, but this game is actually one of the most versatile and customizable loadout Call of Duty games. Your custom loadout is actually very malleable, and you can do all kinds of different stuff with it. So what's actually very interesting about this is that this is completely customizable. If you take a look up here, you got the 10 out of 10. That indicates how many loadout slots I've used. And every single thing that you see here that's in one of these squares or rectangles takes up one slot. And you can only use a maximum of 10 things. So that doesn't seem bad, but like, what if I wanted to put a second attachment to my FAL? Well, I have attachments, but as you can see, it won't let me do that without sacrificing something else. So I can just say remove my second tactical grenade, and then I can have another attachment. Or let's say I wanted to use the one of the coolest features of this game is the ability to double up on perks. I'm going to need something called a wild card. And take, let's say, perk 1 greed will allow me to take a second perk 1. But unfortunately, that takes up a slot, and then the second perk is also going to take up a slot. So I need to free up 2 slots. So why don't we just get rid of my entire secondary? That is so cool that you could just take away weapons. If you wanted to, you could go in with no primary or secondary, and then you would only have a knife. Whenever you equip a slot that doesn't have a weapon in it, you just pull out a knife and you knife faster with it, which is pretty cool for like knife runners. But it's a really cool system. It's really versatile. There's just so much you can do with it, and I think it's really interesting. So I think, in my opinion, it's one of the better points of the game. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump into a match here. Let's just find I guess we'll just do team deathmatch, because unfortunately PC does not have a lot of players playing it, and team deathmatch is really the one game type that has a lot of players. So we got really late in this game, and I'm getting like half the frames I normally do. This game does not record fantastically with DX Tori in my experience, but we'll see what we can do in this amount of time we've been allotted. Oh boy. One thing you need in this game, I think, the more I play it, the more I think tactical mask is just going to be completely necessary, because concussion grenades are way too powerful. I'll talk a little bit later. I'm going to do another commentary talking about like the strengths and weaknesses of the game, and what I think makes it good, what I think makes it bad, what adds to the game, what detracts from it, you know, just pros and cons. And the concussion grenades and just how powerful they are is definitely a con. It's way too strong. And I feel like they've done a lot of these things. They've made changes to the core game to support the perks, which, you know, obviously it should be the other way around, but it seems to me that, like, that was some horrible aim right there. Luckily there was some terrible aim on his part as well. But like, I feel like player speed is a lot slower than it normally would be. Oh god, I didn't see him. Player speed is really slow, so that you'll use lightweight, and concussion grenades are super powerful, so you'll use tactical mask, and bouncing betties are fucking impossible to avoid, so you have to use engineer, and yada yada yada. I just feel like it's a little bit too much, you know. They're letting the tail wag the dog, you know what I mean? Hip fire spray. This game's almost over, actually. Is that other guy dead? Yes, he is. So here's what I'm talking about. I don't have a secondary on this class, so I just have a knife. Like, look how fast you can spam that. Knife runners are actually pretty viable in this game, but definitely not overpowered. Especially because submachine guns seem to be the dominant class in this game. So if you get in close range, obviously you're going to get fucked up real quick. I don't know if this guy's AFK or just camping, because I don't think that's a spawn point right there. But his buddy was ready to quickscope me. We'll do one more. We're actually going to leave this lobby, because I don't feel like waiting for another match to start. But yeah, I'm using the shock charges. These things are gross. They're like grossly good. They're sort of like little mines that stick to any surface and lay down like an electrical field if anybody walks into them. and like fucks up their aim. It's like a concussion grenade mine, basically. They don't last nearly as long, but obviously they have the advantage of like being able to set up a defensive perimeter, and you'll know when someone's sneaking up on you. I think that match that we just, or that map that we just played, is actually a reskin of like a World at War, or maybe like a COD 3 map. Maybe, yeah, one of the World War II games. I'm not sure which, but it feels very much like old school. It's a good map anyway. But Express is brand new. This one's pretty interesting. I actually kind of like Express, but I know a lot of people who don't. It seems to be a pretty dividing map. There's a lot of them in this game. Some people actually think Cargo is a pretty good map, and Cargo is one of my most hated maps. I think my most hated map is Drone. Drone is probably the worst map in the game. There's just... Drone is like actually sort of impressive in that they've managed to create a map that no matter where you're standing and no matter which direction you're facing, someone is shooting you in the back of the head. You know, especially good, and it's really compounded. The problem is really compounded by the spawns in this game, which are just horrendous, which is typical of a Call of Duty game, especially a Treyarch game upon launch. So I really hope that they're going to be fixing that sometime soon. Of course, Xbox is going to get the fix first, but you know, whenever they're done patching up Xbox, they'll hit up their boys' PC. We got that patch pretty quick. There was a patch that raised the score cap on, what's it called? Kill confirmed, which is great. And God, the shotguns in this game, man. The shotguns are ridiculous. Which is kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. Like, I like my shotguns. I like to use shotguns, but in this game, I just don't feel like there's any fun in it. It's just, the Remington is too good. I have not seen a shotgun that powerful since the Spas 12 in Modern Warfare 2. It's really that strong. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely insane range, insane fire rate. It's just too good. I'd actually like to see that thing nerfed, and then I might actually be interested in using it. Call me a hipster, but I don't like using shotguns when they're that powerful. I'm not doing too well right now. 5-4. Not great. What? Are you kidding me? Lucky headshot, dude. Lucky headshot. That was hip fire, so. Was there not a guy just right there? Oh, there was. Lucky headshot on my part, bitch. I think that was the same guy, too. I got him, too, dog. One thing that I really like about using Engineer is that destroying like bouncing betties and shock traps is really good for building up your score streak, because each time you destroy something, it's another 50 points, which is like an assist in TDM. So that can add up real quick. Those guys are actually going up top, and the train's crossing, so now's my time to get across. Oh, what? What? Knife my fucking teammate out of frustration. You gonna shoot that guy, or you're just gonna look at him and wave? There's already a shock trap right there. There's no point in adding another. There's another guy across the way, but I don't have time for him right now. One thing that's great about this game is they put lean in the game. God, that was overdue. A current gen Call of Duty game on PC with lean. Obviously console guys didn't get it because there's just not enough buttons for it, but AFK, dude. There's just not enough buttons on a controller, but if you hit Q or E on your keyboard, you'll lean. That'll allow you to lean around a corner and just, you know, only expose like your head and your arms, which is awesome. Also, you get assists when your UAV or your counter UAV is up, which is amazing. That makes UAV and counter UAV just great for building up your score streaks. I don't know why I'm pushing in that far. Got a lightning strike though. Yeah, let's just, I don't even know if that's an area of the map that can be bombed. Actually, I think I bombed indoors. I'm an idiot. 0 kills. I think like all of those were basically indoors. Don't think there's anyone around here. One thing that's nice is that Ghost is not unlocked until really late, and that means when you prestige, you lose it, unless you decide to perma unlock it. So people with Ghost are something of a rarity, which is very nice. I really like that because Ghost just lowers the pace of the game. That was an issue in Blops big time, and not so much, but still true for Modern Warfare 3. But anyway, that wasn't a terrible game. Both games we had some respectable KDs, and it's almost a 3 KD. Sit down, son. Get the dolphin hands. Look at the dolphin hands logo. It's too strong. Too strong. Alright, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I have to say, I do believe I am out of practice in Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3 came out. You know, maybe a few rounds here or there, but I honestly dislike Modern Warfare 3 so much. Let me out of here. I will not put the lotion on my skin. I don't care if I get the hose again. Gotta hose my own, bitch. Alright.